Okay, what's up everybody? Today I got an unboxing video for you of the Xbox One Elite wireless controller. So on the front of the box you can see the controller, Xbox, and then the Elite wireless controller at the bottom. Off to the other side of the box you can see what it comes with. I'll go over that real quick. Of course you get the controller, 2 D-pads, 3 sets of thumbsticks, your paddles that go on the back of the controller, your case, batteries, and a USB cable. Off to the back of the box, you can see it shows you some pictures and some things about what it says about the controller, which we'll go over once we get into the box. And then off to the other side, it just shows you the paddles and then the back of the controller. So this controller does retail for $159.99. So once you open the box, you get greeted with the case, which is where your controller is, and that's not good. Where your controller is, and then you take the controller out, and you just take this little thing out. So I have to be honest, I tried to do an unboxing of this already, and I messed up. So the batteries aren't in the box; they're already in the controller. But you also get this. Let me open the other side. So that's why the batteries aren't in this little tiny box, because they would come in here, along with your cord. If I can get into it. So here's your cord. It's pretty long, and it's a fabric instead of a regular plain charge kit. And then underneath you get all your basic paperwork. This tells you to download the Xbox Accessories app, which I didn't have to do that. I just plugged in the controller to sync it to my Xbox, and it gave me the app automatically. So I'll show you guys the app in a second once we get into the controller and stuff. So here's the controller itself. Comes in this nice hard case that Xbox should give you for the price tag you pay for it. It has the Xbox symbol on the front. So once we get into it, into the case, you open it up, maybe. So you open up the case, and you are greeted with your controller, and off to the back, it's padded back here, and you have a nice little spot that you can just put your charging kit, and then the controller. We'll come back to that. It has a nice padding foam underneath, so it's lifted and raised up. You have your other analog sticks, which we'll go over. So you have this one. It's kind of higher than your original. And then you have this one, which is the highest one. All the paddles have a spot as well. All your paddles can sit right in here. And then you have your extra your other D-pad. It's not an extra, it's your other D-pad. These are all metal. This is all metal. This isn't plastic or anything, it's metal. So, this is your other thumbstick, so you can just see the difference between them. That's the one I have on there now. This one's nice because it doesn't have an indent, so you can just roll your thumb around it. So I kind of like that one. And then this one's high. I like using this one for shooting games, that's kind of what I have on my Lunar White controller, is with the Control Freaks. It gives you that nice lift. So the controller looks really good. It's a nice flat matte black on the front. Feels nice. All your stuff is magnetic, so everything just snaps in. The D-pad, you have it just snaps in. You can do 2 different configurations, which we're going to go over in a minute on how to set those up. Like I said, I've been playing with the controller for a while, so I can give you kind of a review. These little switches back here, I'm going to flip them up real quick, just so you can see. So those are called hair trigger locks. This is what it looks like if you push it all the way down. But if you flip that hair trigger down, your trigger's not going to go all the way down. And you can definitely tell the difference between it. I like having those for the shooting games because your quick sights are just easier to grab onto. So it's easy and nice. I like it. But you can also still change on how sensitive they are, which we'll go over in the app. Your paddles in the back, you get 4 of them. They are all able to come out. You can just have one on there for reload or whatever you want. And they're just easy to put right back in. They just snap right back into where they're supposed to go. And you're good. You're all set and ready to go. I think I did that wrong. No, I didn't. So you're all set and ready to go game again. So the controller feels nice in the hand. These don't really get in your way at all. Actually, I did do that wrong because I put 2 big paddles over there. Sorry. Let's just get this back together. It's hard doing it through the camera, trying to see what you're doing, but see, you have 2 big paddles off to the 2 big paddles should actually be on the bottom. So like this one should be, this small paddle should be over here. This small paddle should not be there. Should be over here. Then your big paddles, this one would go here, so it sits flush down below. And this big paddle will go over here, so it sits nice with the grips on the controller. That's another thing, it has nice grips here, so those definitely help holding onto the controller for a while if your hands start getting sweaty or anything. So that's the same thing with the Lunar White. It has the grips in the back, but it's just right along here. And you have plastic here. So like on this one, you have it on the Elite controller. It goes all the way around. So the only time you're touching plastic is on the front. So your back of your hands are always on the grip. The controller, I think, is a little bit heavier than the regular Xbox One controller. Let me just mention it has a 3.5mm headphone jack to the bottom, along with your normal ports. So I want to try one more thing, just so you guys can know as well. I want to see if we can, because it has all this here, and it looks nice because it has the Xbox logo. But I want to see if we can take out the AA batteries. And replace it with the charge kit that I have. So it goes in, but can this part go on? Which I don't think it does. It should, because it's just a regular. So I don't think it can, guys. So yeah, so we can't use this plain charge. Well, this isn't a plain charge kit. See, this just goes right back on. So yeah, you can't use that. You can't use a battery pack like this on your Elite controller. That wasn't good. On your Elite controller, at least I don't think. I'll do an update if you can. So let's power the controller on. I put the batteries in wrong, didn't I? Sorry, guys. And on the battery cover, you can see where your hair triggers are. And it says Xbox right up top, which is nice. Your sync button is green on this one. Okay, so now that this is on, let me jump over to the TV real quick, and I'll show you guys how to do all the setups. Okay, so now I'm at the TV. You can go into settings, which is right here. Go all settings, and then go to button mapping. It's under one of these. I think it's the last category. But you go under button mapping, and it brings you to Xbox accessories. So you can go under. Let's see if I put my hand up here. Well, you can go into configure, and you have configure 1 and configure 2. Because like I said, there's 2 different configures on this controller. So you can have 2 setups on this controller. So you can either have it for Forza or Halo, or you can just do your own custom. So we're going to go create new, and we're just going to call this configure 1. Okay, so over here it tells you what your buttons are mapped to. So right now your paddles are A, X. So your top left is A. Your bottom right is X, your top right is B, and your bottom right is Y. So right now I'm playing the as you can see, I was playing the Division. So I keep it set up like that because I'm just used to it right now. But you can go over to here and do different button mappings, and like you can go into that. And you can map A to something else, or do whatever you want. I gotta try and figure out how to redo the paddles. I haven't really messed with this at all because I've been just so into the Division right now. But if you can go into, like I said, you can go into your sticks, and you can change how sensitive your sticks are. Which I really don't mess with because my sticks are perfect the way they are. Your triggers, like I said, you can, see this is the hair lock right now, but you can definitely change it, which I'm gonna do right now just to see how different it is. See right there? That's as far as I have to pull it. If I go down like one more, I can just go down 3. So that's how we're gonna do it. And now let's do it with this one, so we can go down to 3. So if I go back, you can see my triggers are set to different things. My vibrations. So that's in your left trigger. So that's nice. In your left main, which is down here. That's all the way up because it's nice. So I like my vibrations being all the way up because it's just nice feeling that fire in your trigger. In the Xbox One brightness, you can change that, which I'm not gonna do. So that is it. I'll try and figure out how to do the paddles here because it's kind of hard to record and read with one hand and looking at the camera. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and